Welcome to Third Hour Science. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Today we will continue to discuss Lesson 3.4, Plant Reproduction and Life Cycles. We have our two focus questions that we need to answer. Those questions state how fruits help flowering plants reproduce, and explain how flowering plants and animals coexist. So, state how fruits help flowering plants reproduce. The fruit falls off the tree, or even on the tree. The animals eat it. The fruits are eaten, and the animals disperse the seeds, spreading the seeds around. So when the animals eat the seeds, they go through the elimination process through their digestive system or organs, and they eliminate it, they poop, and it plants a seed, and another plant grows. Birds can take seeds long distances. So that's one way that plants get spread around. So explain how flowering plants and animals coexist. Flowering plants, as we read, often have bright colored flowers that attract the animals. Sometimes they have strong scents that the animals can also smell from long distances. So with the plants attracting the animals, and the animals, whether they're pollinating other fruits or other plants, or they're pollinating the individual plant, as we learned that plants are not male or female, they both have male and female parts. Animals, through the digestive system, eliminate the seeds and plants grow. So working together, the plants attract the animals, and the animals go out and disperse the seeds to continue that species' life. So I did want to talk a little bit about the parts of the plant. In our assignment, there is a whole page that talks about the plants. So we have the petal. We all know what a flower petal is. The sepal is the leaves that first come out before the flower blooms. The stamen are the little how do you call them? They stick up in a flower. The pollen is around them. So the stamen is underneath here where the ovary is. Again, this little ball right here is the ovary. These things that I was trying to figure out what to call them are actually called anthers. Which is part of the pistil. And of course we have the leaf, and it doesn't identify the stem. However, we know that that is a stem. So on that sheet right there, it labels all of the flower parts for you. I did want to show you my plant. I hope that all of your plants are doing well. This one is mine. It's doing real good. I planted some outdoors. And they're coming up also. I'm excited about that. So the other thing that I wanted to do today, before we end our lesson, is I wanted to talk about the vocabulary words. They are in our section in a roundabout way. However, reproduction, the lesson vocabulary words are reproduction. That is the ability to make more of its own kind. Example, seeds that blow in the wind or carried by animals will plant the seed and another plant will reproduce. Pollination is when animals take pollen from one plant or one plant part to another, or when a plant pollinates itself. Pollinators include insects, birds, mammals, and reptiles. Pollen is a yellow powdery stuff that is inside a flower. Fertilization is the making of another flower fertilization is the making of another flower. As we talked about and read about how the pollen gets transferred by other animals, whether it be to its own plant, that the pollen drops in there and that fertilizes it, or a bee will carry the pollen to another plant. When it drops the pollen in there, it becomes fertilized, and whether it make another flower or another plant. So seed dispersal, when the wind blows, the pollen or other animals carry the seeds to other places, either by elimination or when seeds stick to their fur, and then they fall off and plant another seed. That's how seeds get dispersed. So tomorrow's assignment, I suggest that we kind of focus on our vocabulary words. You can also look in your other packets and find the exact definition for them. Tomorrow's assignment will be also to complete your word find on good manners. I'll give you a look at that tomorrow. That concludes our lesson for today. Have a great day. We're rounding the end of the month. I hope that you all have all of your assignments done and that you've been putting them back into the correct packets. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine.